This week, Lab TV travels to a Navy research lab in San Diego, California, where a team of scientists and engineers are developing a very special glove that lets you send and receive messages just by moving your fingers. The glove is intended for people who have to work as a team in dangerous, noisy, or dark environments, like divers, firefighters, soldiers, or even astronauts on the next trip to the moon.
We're actually looking at the next mission being 30 people to the moon. What does that look like? How does that happen? Do we have heads-up displays? Having microphones with 30 people is not going to work. What other devices do we have to have large groups of people communicate in environments like that? The glove itself is actually a set of different sensors on each of the fingers. It has a way of communicating different coordinations of the hand. So if you have your hand like this versus like this, it'll be able to recognize those as a symbolic gesture in itself.
Each of the fingers actually has what's called an accelerometer, which is basically the technology behind the glove.
Accelerometers are sensors that measure movement. Here, engineers are testing an accelerometer in the lab, using a level to show the effect of gravity and a compass to show the effect of direction. You've already used an accelerometer if you've played the Nintendo Wii.
So each of these accelerometers are actually the same accelerometer that are found in the Wii remote. The only difference is the Wii remote only uses one accelerometer. We're actually using 6 accelerometers which are working together.
You know those shortcuts that you use when you text a friend, like LOL or G2G? That's a chat language called LeetSpeak. The scientists are developing a new chat language for the glove. It uses shortened words and it adds pictures and symbols.
If we can replace some words, ideas, commands with icons, we can actually cut down on the amount of time it takes for people to communicate, and they can communicate even better.
This new glove will not only send messages, it will receive them as well through the sense of touch. This is called haptic feedback.
So if somebody's in a situation where you need to reach them, you need to communicate to them, but you don't have any way of communicating. They can't hear, they can't see. At least with haptic feedback, they can actually feel vibration to let them know, okay, I just felt 1 vibration, that means to go here, or I felt 2 vibration, that means do this.
We're able to communicate with people who don't speak English. We're able to communicate with people who are perhaps deaf and need American Sign Language. All of a sudden, the language barrier is cast aside, and we're able to communicate more efficiently with icons and visual images.
To find out more about accelerometers and other sensors, check out labtvonline.org.